G'day everyone, I'm Karen and I don't actually say g'day in real life, but something happens to my brain when I get in front of a camera and my mouth just wants to go g'day. So g'day everyone. I'm Karen, and recently I posted a video and said that I am going to get serious about improving my health and losing some weight. And I had the most wonderful response from everyone out there that I got all a little bit emotional. Because this is my first week at getting serious about improving my health and losing the weight, I decided to film this week. I was hoping to be able to identify my problem areas so I can work on them, and also identify the things that I already do well. At the end of the week, I'm going to do a bit of a summary, and I'm going to list the 5 things that I picked up from this week that I think are the most important. Good morning everyone, it is Monday, the first day of me getting serious about losing weight. It's just gone 7:30 in the morning, and I have to say we're not off to a great start today. It is overcast and cloudy, and it has been raining overnight. Yes, Lucy, come on up. I've just been in and picked up the groceries, and Lucy always likes to inspect the shopping. Are these for you? Look, they're different. I don't usually buy you these ones. If I fits, I sits. Yes, I hear you. I've been and picked up the groceries for the week, and it all looks so good. Lots of beautiful leafy greens, and to be honest, it looks like my normal shopping. My normal shopping looks like this. Lean chicken breast, what's in here? Lettuce, broccoli, tomatoes, bananas, blueberries, capsicum, milk. This zucchini, potatoes, yum. I'm just not feeling it today. Between the grey weather, the high humidity, and yes, I hear you, and I've got a bit of a sore back. I went to the gym on Saturday and I worked really hard, and then I did a bit of gardening yesterday, and my back's a little bit sore. And I've got what I call the blueberries. Now, if you've got fibromyalgia, you'll know what I'm talking about. So usually it's called fibro, but I call it the blueberries. And I feel like I've got cotton wool inside my head, and my brain's a bit puffed up, and I can't quite focus properly. And of course, I weighed in this morning, and I have lost no weight at all from last week. So Monday morning is not going great. Can I help you? What do you want? Do you want some bickies? I am on my way to the gym. I hadn't planned to go this early. It's only just after 8. And I hadn't planned to go this early. I was going to go like at 10:30, 11, something like that. But I know that at the gym there's this window between 8 and 8:30 when it's quiet, and I can get there and before the crowd starts. So, and what I was doing at home, it just kind of fell into place for me to go now. I also knew that if I didn't go now, I would probably find a good excuse to not go later, because the weather is kicking my ass. The humidity and the rain, it's really getting into me, and I'm hurting quite a lot, and I'm also having a bad anxiety day. And I know it's bad because I didn't even grab my bag of gear to have a shower at the gym. I just want to get there, be invisible, do my workout, and get home as quick as possible. And that's telling me a lot that I'm having a bad day, because I love having my shower at the gym after my workout. It's like my little reward. I waffle around in the shower for ages. Yeah, well, it's usually quiet at this time of the morning. Guess not today. Okay, well, I'm on the bike now trying to do some sneaky filming so no one sees me, because I feel like a bit of an idiot if I film at the gym. But I was on the treadmill doing my 15 minutes warm up, and all of a sudden the power went out, everything went into darkness, and all the machines stopped, and the treadmill, it just stopped dead, and I went clonk. Like, if I had been running flat out like some people do, I would have run and crashed into the front of the machine, and everyone in the gym goes, ooh! But I'd nearly finished my 15 minutes. I'd done about 13 minutes, so that was good enough. That was weird. So now I'm on the bike. I did a little bit of arm stuff on the machines, which you can't see behind me because I'm too far away. And I was going to go and do some core work on the floor, but there's too many people around. Like, there's three. There's 3 people in the room. That's too many. So I'm going to do some cardio on the bike and then reassess the core work. And this is why we go to the gym. Remember how bad I was feeling before I went? I had no energy, no motivation. I was having a really bad anxiety day. Now, a bit over an hour later, oh, I'm so glad I went. And it was hard going. I'll admit it was very hard to get there this morning, which is unusual. It's very unusual for me to struggle to go. I feel ready to face the rest of my day now. Hello? Did you miss me? You didn't even know I was gone, did you? Today I've had to take the car in for its annual service. So I dropped the car at the service centre. They give me the courtesy bus over to the local shopping centre. And I wander around the shops for a little while, which I do once a year. Yeah, once a year. I really don't like shopping, and I've got nothing to buy. I bought a book. I lie, I bought a book. The latest one. A new book comes out every November, and something happened and I missed this one just gone. I think I was so busy and November came and went and I didn't realise. So I've got it now. Guess what I'll be reading tonight? I've got every single one of these. I've read them so many times. I have just bought myself some lunch. Spicy crab sushi. It's the only place I know that sells it, and it is so good, and it would want to be good because the people behind this counter are just so rude. This is so good. Spicy crab. It's got cucumber in it. Mm. Well, when I finish lunch, I'm going to walk back over to the service centre. It'll take me about, I don't know how long it'll take me actually, half an hour maybe. It's a decent walk. And then I will sit down and I will choose a movie. I do this every year I get the car service. I've got it down to a fine art. I've got my phone, I've got Netflix, I've got my headphones, I've got snacks for the movies. And yeah, I just sit there in their waiting room. It's cool, it's quiet, the chairs are comfortable. I make myself at home and I'll sit there and watch a movie, and then when my car's ready they come and tap me on the shoulder because I'm engrossed in whatever I'm watching, and away I go. It's a great little system. It works really well. Do it once a year and then I don't have to come back to the shops again. I have the local shops at home. They're just 10 minutes down the road. This is the big shopping centre, about 30 minutes away. And it's too big, there's too much walking, my feet are killing me. There are too many people. It's crowded, it's noisy, there's too much to look at, and it is just utterly exhausting. I'm home, and as you can probably tell, I've had a shower and half-assed brushed my hair, and mate, that's as good as it's going to get because I'm so wrecked and I just don't care. The walk from the shops back to the service centre took me about 50 minutes, which was longer than expected, but I did have to stop because it started to rain at one point, so I had to hide out in an alcove. And I did walk very, very slowly because I was already wrecked by then. I almost got a taxi back over, and I went, nah, don't be so lazy, Karen, you can do it. And I did do it because I knew I could, because I've done it many times before. I took my time, I waffled along, I've always got my walking stick with me, and I just walked very slow. Some of the area that I walked through is really nice. It's a brand new developed area. It's going to be the new CBD, and there's lots of buildings and park areas, and it's really pretty. And other areas aren't quite so nice. They're very old areas with uneven, neglected footpaths, and I have to be careful with every step I take. And of course it doesn't help that it was really hot. I know on camera you're thinking, oh, it's overcast, it's probably cool, but no, it was overcast with threatening rain, which made it really humid and really hot. So that sort of sucks the life out of you. But I did it. I got there in the end. I got back to the service centre and she says, hi Karen, you're back. Your car won't be much longer, which was great. I thought I'd have to wait at least a couple more hours, but no, only waited just a short time. And then I bundled into the car and I come home. I had a shower, I've made a coffee, and now I'm having some quiet time. After the psychological attack this morning from being at the shops, I really need to, what I call, desensitize. Going out to the shops like that is so exhausting. There is just too much of everything and it's all too fast. There's lights, there's movements, there's flashing signs, there's people, there's noise, there's cars, there's talking, there's everything, and it's exhausting. When you add that to the anxiety that I get having to be around that many people in a public place, plus the anxiety that is caused by knowing that I'm going to have increased pain levels because of what I'm doing, and the actual increased pain levels themselves, going to the shops like that, it is full on for me. So I'm going to just sit here and have some quiet time. The lights are dim, blinds are closed, and the aircon's on, so it's cool, it's quiet. That just helps me sort of wind down a bit. But for now, mate, I got a book calling my name. There goes the wobbly camera, sorry. Check in tomorrow. Bye. Welcome to Wednesday. Wednesday is off to a very slow start. I am so wrecked. I am absolutely wrecked from yesterday. I was asleep quite early and I had a good sleep and I've had enough sleep, but I've got the blueberries really bad today and I've just got no energy. So today was meant to be a gym day because I'm trying to go to the gym every second day, but mentally I'm just not up to all the noise and all the movement. You still have to drive there. There's people around, there's movement around, there are lights, there's TVs flashing, and I just don't feel up to dealing with that today. I'm still trying to sort of come down from yesterday. So what I've decided to do today is get my jobs done this morning, and then a bit later on I'm going to go out and do some gardening. I am actually prepping for dinner while I'm talking to you. Tonight we're going to have Thai chicken salad. As you know, yesterday I was wrecked. I was showered and in my bed at 3 o'clock in the afternoon just for some quiet time. Well, quiet time never ended. I didn't get out of bed. I watched a bit of TV, I played a few games, I read my book. And at one point, my son came in and he said, I'm just ducking into town quickly. Is there anything you need while I'm out? And you know what I said? Yeah, get me some KFC. In a recent video, I said that we don't eat takeaway in this house. And that's mostly true. What I should have actually said was we rarely eat takeaway in this house because it's too expensive and it doesn't taste as good as anything that we can make at home. And quite often after eating it, you just don't feel well. And at 2 o'clock this morning, I remembered why I don't buy KFC. But at the time, oh my God, it was so good. It was hot, the chicken was fresh and tender and juicy, the chips were fresh cooked and salty, and it was what my brain thought I needed to help me feel better, but it didn't. It made me feel worse, mentally worse. There's the chicken marinating for dinner tonight with a bit of soy sauce and garlic. What I should have done yesterday was have a meal prepared that I could just grab out of the fridge and eat with no preparation, no cooking, nothing. And I didn't do that because I thought, oh no, she'll be right, she'll be right. I planned on just having spaghetti on toast. Heat the spaghetti up in the microwave for a minute and put 2 pieces of bread in the toaster, and that was going to be my dinner. And that would have been great. But even that was going to be an effort for me last night. That's how wrecked I was. So when Connor came in and said, I'm going to the shops, do you want something? I just jumped at the opportunity and said, yeah, get me some junk food. But, you know, I'm not going to kill myself. If I want something, I'm going to have it. And then the next day, I'm just going to make better choices, which is today we're having Thai chicken salad for dinner. My treat yesterday was meant to be the M&Ms that I got to snack on while I was watching my movie and waiting for my car. And that would have been fine. If I had stopped at that and gone with my simple, easy spaghetti on toast for dinner, I would have been well within my calorie count. But because I was a pig and I got the KFC, my calorie count was way over what it should have been for the day. But today, like I said, I'm just going to make smart choices to help rectify the situation. It could have been a whole lot worse yesterday because I actually did over 11,000 steps yesterday. So no wonder I'm feeling wrecked physically and mentally. That's a lot of walking. But the hardest part to deal with is telling you all how bad I was. I feel like I've not only let myself down, but I feel like I've let all of you down as well. We have to turn this around and put a positive spin on it. I have certainly learnt, if I've got a big day, don't assume I'll be okay because I've done it before. Assume I'm going to be wrecked and have food ready to eat when I get home. And you can all learn from my mistakes And I said, oh, Karen stuffed up. I learnt from that. I won't make that mistake. I'll be better organised and better prepared. But I think the most important thing to remember is to just not beat yourself up. That's Lucy's dinner, cooked and ready for the next 2 days. The chicken is in the fridge marinating. I just need to cook it later. The salad is mixed up, ready to go. And then later when we're ready to eat it, we'll just add the dressing. I've been buying this lately. Oh, it is so good. Even my non-salad liking son, he'll force himself to eat salad because he knows it's good for him. I said, try the new dressing. And he goes, wow. And he came back for seconds. I'm going to head outside now and tinker in the garden for a little while. Really, and it's sunny today, which is nice. So I'm going to get out and get a bit of sunshine and fresh air, and hopefully that'll ease up my blurries. Good morning, it is Thursday, 7:15, and I am raring to go. I definitely needed that day off yesterday. I had a very low active day yesterday. I still met my minimum step count of 5,000 steps, but I didn't do much else. I really needed that recovery day after my big day out on Tuesday, today's Thursday. I am just whipping together a quick batch of overnight oats, banana and honey and blueberry is my favorite, with some bran, and I'm heading for the gym at 8 o'clock. I was going to wait around and go to the gym at 12 o'clock so I could do some filming there to show you a bit more stuff, but I don't want to wait till 12 o'clock. I want to go now. I haven't been to the gym for 2 days and I want to go now. But I'll take the camera with me and I might be able to film a little bit. I think it'll be a bit busy at that time of the morning, and as you know, I don't like filming at the gym when it's busy. Don't like filming at the gym at all. I feel like an idiot. Ow. Later today, I need to do just a couple of odd jobs. I need to go to the chemist and get a script for my medication, and I'm coming home to do chores, washing and getting dinner and stuff. Tonight we're going to just have some roast veggies in the oven because we haven't had veggies for a few days and I need a nice veggie fix. A few more berries, I think. And I also need to get the editing done for these videos because I'm a little bit behind. I love these squeezy bottles for the honey. There we are, 2 quick pots of overnight oats, super fast, super yummy, and although they're called overnight oats, they don't have to wait overnight. They can even last. You could even eat this within the hour if you wanted to. But I will be grabbing one of these as soon as I get back from the gym because I know it's going to be tasty and I'm going to be hungry. So it's 8:10. I'm in the car. I'm on the way to the gym. I'm excited to go to the gym. You know how much I was ready to go. And as soon as I get in the car, my brain says, are we going out, are we? Yeah, right. And I've instantly got a headache, I feel sick in the stomach, and I'm having some trouble breathing. And I'm going 5 minutes down the road to a place that I know that I am really keen to get to, and that is still how the anxiety kicks in. Really sucks. Well, let's see how busy it is. Hopefully it's not too busy. Oh, this looks pretty good. I can handle this. am 6.5 minutes into my 15 minutes on the bike. Today has been excellent. Today is Saturday. Friday came and went in a blur. I didn't achieve much at all. I didn't get to the gym. I didn't prepare any healthy meals. I just existed. Fridays are usually a pretty low energy day for me. Even though I don't work, I still try to stick to that structured routine of a Monday to Friday work week and a Saturday and Sunday weekend. It just helps me feel more organized and it helps me be more productive. But what it also means is that, like normal, by the end of the working week, we're a bit buggered and we don't achieve much. So I didn't make it to the gym and I didn't even need to cook dinner because Connor's big enough, he can look after himself. I had leftover chicken salad, so that was all good. I went to visit my dad because I haven't seen him all week. And then I spent the afternoon watching a couple of really good movies and just sitting back and relaxing. And that's exactly what I needed. So what handy hints did I learn this week that I wanted to share? The first thing I want to share is that treats are okay. It's okay to have those M&Ms when you go to the movie, to have a glass of wine or two with your dinner, to have whatever your little fancy treat happens to be. Just don't overdo it. A little bit, everything in moderation, like they say. I made the mistake of overindulging one day. I made up for it the next day. And that, of course, brings me to my next point, which is don't beat yourself up if you have a bad day. We are all human. We all have high days and low days. And, sometimes we just need that sugar hit or that carb rush to give us that energy we need to get through the day. Don't beat yourself up if you have a bad day. Just make good decisions the next day and the day after and get on with it. As simple as that. The other really important thing, especially for me, is planning and preparation. If I know I'm going to have a big day or a big week, having food prepared ahead that I can just quickly grab is definitely going to be a winner for me, because if it's not there, I know I'm going to make bad choices. I'm going to reach into the cupboard for something that's just processed and not healthy. I'm going to dial something, and I don't want to do that. So the planning ahead, the meal prepping, it's just so important for me to do. I must stick to that. This isn't something that I've just learned. This is something that I've known for a long time, and I think it's really important to share. It's that you've got to listen to your body, especially if you've got health conditions, some sort of chronic pain condition, anything at all. You've got to listen to your body. There is no point overdoing it today just because you said you'd go to the gym today. You don't feel like it, but you said you would and you force yourself to go. That's not the right thing to do. If your body says, I've got the blueberries, I've got pain, I just can't face it today, then don't face it today. Put it off, rest, recover, and do that gym thing tomorrow. If you don't feel physically or mentally up to it, you're going to make mistakes, have accidents. You might fall off the treadmill. You might trip over a dumbbell. Too many things can go wrong. You have to listen to your body and rest when it needs rest. And my final tip, this is something that I have learnt this week, and this one took me completely by surprise, and that is get support from other people. I am so used to doing everything on my own. I am not into team sports or even group activities. I don't like being around people, as you know. But the support and the encouragement and the motivation that I have got from everybody out there, from all of you, it just really helped me so much, and I wasn't expecting that. I always like to do things on my own. That way I don't have to answer to anyone. I can be completely flexible with my time. If I don't want to go and do something, I don't have to do it, and I'm not letting anyone else down. That's still working for me here. I'm still doing what I want when I want. I'm not stuck to a time, but I'm still getting the support and able to share with you the motivation and reap your encouragement. Is that making sense? It's like it's like a win-win. I'm still getting to do everything by myself, but I'm still getting the support and encouragement from everybody else. I just wasn't expecting to feel so motivated by the support of other people. We're all done. That has been the first week of me getting serious about my weight loss journey and improving my health. I've enjoyed it. It's been an exhausting week. I won't be doing one of these great long videos again for a long time. They are a lot of work, but I thought in this case it was really worth it to have a good close look of everything else. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you've enjoyed sharing the experience, and I hope you're feeling motivated and inspired like I am. So keep following. Let's do this together. And remember, what do I always say? Every day is a great day at home with Karen.